And welcome to G.I. Joe vs. Cobra Team Challenge Series. We have a great matchup today. Destro takes on Duke. G.I. Joe trying to close the gap as Cobra is in the lead. This is a standard match worth 5 points. Duke will have his cutout against one of my favorite figures and characters of the show, Destro. Was always a big fan of Destro. Was a fan of Duke as well. Just always. I had a tendency of rooting and cheering for bad guys in wrestling, and of course, just in movies and stuff. But I always thought Duke was cool. Look at that slingshot by Duke sends Destro across the ring. Beautiful maneuver by Destro. Duke made it to the ropes. Clothesline over the top rope, down to the floor goes Duke, and this action is spilled to the floor. Overhead, belly to back suplex toss by Destro. Duke is in trouble. As Destro showboating, and that gave Duke a chance to come back. And now Duke with a neck breaker on the floor. Now Duke back in control. Back into the ring goes Destro. Duke climbing back in. He's going to climb the top rope. What's he have in store here? He leaps. And a leg drop to the back of the head of Destro. Into the corner. Monkey flip. Duke goes for the cover. 1, 2, and the kick out of 2 by Destro. To the head, and that may have hurt Duke as much as it hurt Destro with that metal head. Destro trying to fight back off the ropes and catches Duke. He didn't hit him squarely, but did enough damage to bring Duke down. Into the ropes goes Duke. Destro a little early with that back body drop attempt, but a neck breaker to Duke in the ring. Destro definitely has that point. He now has a crossface locked in on Duke, and again, Duke makes it to the ropes. Destro doing work to the head and neck area of Duke in the early going of this matchup. Now Duke in trouble as Destro climbs the top rope. He leaps in a senton off the top rope, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 by Duke. And a stunner by Destro. That has to put Duke away. Hooks the leg. Referee was out of position. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Duke. Duke will not go away easily, giving G.I. Joe an overhead belly to back suplex. Duke is in trouble. Destro showboating too much and misses that maneuver off the second turnbuckle. And now Duke trying to gain control, working the leg of Destro. Man, if Duke can somehow come back from being down in this matchup and give G.I. Joe 5 much-needed points, we're going to have a series here, folks. Man, Destro just using his strength, throwing around Duke like a sack of potatoes. Duke trying to fight back. Scoop slam, down goes Destro. What does Duke have in store here? Could it be the sharpshooter? He's going to go for it. Takes Destro down. Can he turn him over? He does. And the sharpshooter locked in the center of the ring. Can Destro escape? Destro trying to power out of it. Shifts his weight and kicks off Duke, but the damage may be done. A pump, I don't know what kind of maneuver that was. A pump handle, head, and knee to the head. Another senton by Destro. A pump handle, knee to the head. I'll tell you what, man. I don't know the names of these moves, but I hope I described them good enough. Now the action spilled to the floor. A scoop slam on the floor by Duke. Destro now in trouble. Destro throws Duke back to the ring. He's climbing the top rope. What's he have in store here for Duke? Duke back to his feet and a drop kick from the top rope by Destro. Hooks the leg. That has to be all. 1, 2, and a kick out again at 2. Duke showing great resiliency here. Destro doesn't know what he has to do to put Duke away. And a Hurricane Rana by Duke takes over Destro. That startled Destro, took him off guard. 1, 2, and 3! G.I. Joe with a much-needed victory. Duke over Destro. And that will earn G.I. Joe 5 more points. Let's take a look at the current standings. G.I. Joe has closed the gap. They now trail 35-20. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the Team Challenge Series, and we'll see you tomorrow when we have a special ladder match as Quick Kick takes on Copperhead. We'll see you then.